Want to see something really scary? Halloween and monsters. I love them, and what better place to celebrate than Oakland Cemetery, a historic site here in Atlanta. You know, monsters help us conceptualize our big fears and anxieties so that we can deal with them. With a monster, what you see is what you get. But what excites me is how we create these monsters. Take the zombie craze, for example. Zombies represent an entire spectrum of fear, from our fear of death to what happens when the things we depend upon every day, like electricity and social order, suddenly go away. Or how about Frankenstein's monster? Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein in 1818. Just a few decades earlier, a scientist named Luigi Galvani pressed electrodes to a frog's leg. A frog that had been dissected, and the leg began to twitch. And this quasi-reanimation, well, it raised a lot of questions, and instead of answers, we got a really iconic, awesome horror story. But what are the monsters of the future gonna look like? I expect the ghosts, ghouls, and goblins are all gonna be technological in orientation, like artificial intelligence. AI is a term we casually throw around without really appreciating how complex it is. And we fill in those gaps of our understanding with spooky ideas. This is a central theme in science fiction, and I expect we'll see it in horror as well in the future, especially now that we're in the era of the Internet of Things and big data, or the fact that our gadgets are interacting with us with a more human sort of feature. That's kind of spooky. I mean, we make these machines so that they can do work for us. If they gain sentience, I expect they might get a little ticked off about that. Now, fortunately, I think we are years away from anything like that, assuming it's possible in the first place. So let's turn our attention to the biological, the realm of genetic research. Well, this is mostly focused on helping people who have a genetic disorder or a predisposition to a particular illness. But we've had some spooky conversations too, like how about eternal life? That's an idea that's ripe for monsters. Now, there's more about what we don't know than what we do know when it comes to genetics. But this idea is ripe for monsterization. I just think that geneticists like us are really concerned with ethics, so let's not worry about that just yet. The real monsters of the future might be invisible. I'm talking nanobots. Robots so small you can't even see them with an optical microscope. Have you heard of the gray goo doomsday scenario? That's when a nanobot takes matter from its environment and replicates itself. And then both of those nanobots do the same thing, and then again and again until you have hundreds of billions of nanobots turning everything into more nanobots, including you. So how likely is that scenario? Well, I'm personally pretty skeptical. We don't have a replicator on any scale right now, let alone on the nanoscale, so I don't think we need to worry too much. Just keep in mind, monsters help us deal with big ideas in a tangible way. And the best weapon against monsters is knowledge. Knowledge is the figurative light that we can shine into the shadows. And sure, along the way to innovation, we're going to encounter obstacles and risks and maybe even danger. But the important thing is, it won't stop us from innovating. And that leads me to a question for you guys this week. What's your favorite monster of all time and why? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, hit subscribe to our channel, and send help. And then check out these other videos over here. They're really awesome, and oh my gosh! Ah!